Thank you for choosing adilas. This is a tutorial on the permissions homepage. To find the permissions homepage, you would start from the main switchboard homepage, come down under System Management, and choose Add, Edit, Payees, and Permissions, which itself is a permission. So if you've got this permission, you would see System Management and Payees and Permissions. Once you're on the homepage for permissions, you're going to see up in the left-hand corner is how you can search and add a new person, and I do have a tutorial that shows how to add a new person into the system, but this is the link and it takes you to where you will start your search process. Also next to it is where you can show only active or you can show all. So when employees are made inactive, they will typically be hidden, and if you want, you can say show all, or you can switch back to just your active. You also have a list of your vendors. Here's your department homepage where you can set up departments to assign a person to, and that's for the payroll process, which we also have a link for the payroll homepage, and also elements of time, which is the calendar aspect, and you can assign different calendar aspects to the different people and also different events. You also have your history homepage, and then below that you have how many active corp payees you have. Now these are people that are able to log into your system, and they have various permissions that you assign to them. So each person, if you click on their name, that's going to give you their information. It gives you their first name, last name, username. It does not show you the password, but it also gives you information about their address and things of that nature. Plus, it also gives you all of the different permissions that have been assigned to that person. Next to the person's name is the history. So this is going to show who set this person up at what time. So this person was set up in 2009 at 5:30 by adilas setup. Next to that is going to show you login history. And if you click on login history, I'm actually going to choose this other Red Baron because this one is logged in and out of once in a while. It's going to show the login history, so it shows what time they logged in, and then it shows what time they've logged out if they log out. Now, because on our system we sever the connection after 2 hours of inactivity, if they don't log out, the system will automatically log them out, but we don't know at what time they quit using the system. We only know when we absolutely log them out. That's why we leave this unknown, because we really don't know when that session. In other words, they could have logged in and they could have been in for 2 hours past this point, or they could have been in for 3 hours and then they just forgot to log out. Maybe they closed their browser window. If they do log out, it's going to show your hours over here in your minutes. Additionally, you can click on the show IP address and search, and it's going to show you the IP address from where that person logged in. When you click on one of these IP addresses, it actually opens another window and it tells from which IP address and which company. Like I'm logged in right now under Bresnan, so it shows your IP address and tells what communication company that you're logged in under. You can also widen out the date range here, and it will show on the date range an unlimited amount of logins and outs that that person has conducted. It's important to know that the login time, the login itself, this login history, it doesn't have anything to do with clock in and out. It's totally independent. This is when the person logged into the company. Clock in and out is a payroll feature that you can set up through this manage payees. You have to assign them to a department homepage, and then they can clock in and out. Over on the right here is where you can add a new element of time. If you want to assign that person to a schedule, you can click there. It's just a convenience to be able to get to the calendar. So once again, this has been a tutorial on the payee and permissions homepage. From the main switchboard homepage, you go under System Management, you go to Add, Edit, Payees, and Permissions, and then you'll find yourself on the payee permission home. So that concludes this tutorial, and thank you for choosing adilas.